And she has no idea what I do and what the Child and Family Play Therapy Center is all about. So I thought I would give you guys a virtual tour. So welcome. This is the reception area. And when families come in, this is where they wait. This is where Jeannie sits, my receptionist. She's awesome. So this is the play therapy room. And welcome. This is where I spend a lot of my time with the kids. And what I do is I tell them when they come in here, oftentimes they're really little, so I sit on the floor. And what I say to them is, when you're in here, you're the boss. And what I tell them is that I'm never going to make you talk about stuff you don't want to talk about. I'm never going to make you do anything you don't want to do. I'm never going to make you play with anything you don't want to play with. In here, you're in charge. And you can just see the waves of relief roll off their shoulders. And the reason that I do that is because typically kids come in here because they're seemingly not in charge of their lives, and there's stuff going on that they perceive that they have no control over, and they don't know what to do with. There's stuff happening, and they have no clue about how to handle it. And so when I leave them in charge, they tell me in their play, they talk to me in their play. So when they play, they give me a whole lot of information, a lot more than I would get just simply chatting with them or talking to them. So welcome to the room. I've got all kinds of toys, all the art supplies, games, dolls, cars, doll houses. And then on that wall over there, a lot of times kids like to draw, and that wall is just filled with memories of lots and lots of kids and different places that they were, different spaces that they were in at the times of the drawing. So here's the thing about play. What if kids communicate really differently from the way we do? And what if one of the ways they communicate is through their play? So if toys are words, then play is language, and I'm really skilled in the language of play, and that's what I teach parents. And I gotta tell you, what happens in here is magic. And I'm not quite sure how to describe it other than kids really feel like they have permission to be who they are, and their barriers are pushed down pretty far anyway. And what happens in here is, if they want their parents in the room, their parents come in the room. And whether their parents are in the room or not, their parents are integrally involved in their care. But what happens is that they're able to express themselves and be with somebody who gets it and who can translate that to their parents, to their teachers, to their siblings in a way that they feel like somebody really gets it about them. So I would like to take you into my other room. I always give kids a choice of which room they're going to be in. So welcome, this is my office, and this is a room where I typically meet with parents and also with like the tiny, tiny, tiny little kids, because that other room is like way too big for them. And they sort of get lost in there. But I'd love to show you the treasures that some of these kids have made. That angelfish up there was made by a little boy who was 10 at the time, and he'd just gotten suspended from school for the gazumptieth time. And he came in and he made it in about half an hour. And he's just one of the most creative. He creates beyond what most people think is even possible. He's an amazing, amazing little guy. So what I do is I like to meet with parents first before I even meet their children. And that way, what I say to the parents is, this way you can vet me and you can decide if this is something that you would like to pursue with me or not. And if it is, awesome, we'll take the next steps together. And if not, equally awesome, I'll help you find somebody else that might suit you better or be more compatible with you. And oftentimes I meet with parents for a session or two, and sometimes even more, because I'm really interested in hearing from their perspective what they know about their kids and what they know about themselves and what they know about their families. and really what they know about what's going on. Even though when they first walk in the door, they don't think they know anything. Actually, what we all come to find out is they know way more than they think they do. And then when it makes sense for all of us, then I meet with their kids, and then we just kind of go from there. So thank you so much for taking this tour with me. I appreciate it. I look forward to meeting you sometime. Take good care, and please connect with me. Please contact me. I'd love to meet you. Bye.